this video, we're going to be explaining everything that happened in the Dream SMP election that happened last night. Now, before we get into the actual video, if you haven't watched my previous video on this, please do so. This video is going to carry on from that one, so if you want to know everything that's happening right now with the Dream SMP election, you need to watch them in order. I'm going to create a playlist which will appear in the top right of your screen, so you can basically watch them one after another. If you are new to my channel, then you might not know that we're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button. It's free and you won't regret it. And if you end up enjoying the video, please drop a like on it. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Now, we're going to start off with what actually happened in yesterday's streams. Going to skip past the day that they had the whole debate and everything, because in my opinion, it's not that interesting. So at the moment, we have Pog and Swag going against each other. Pog contains Tommy and Wilbur, and Swag contains Quackity and GeorgeNotFound. Now, they were getting ready for the election and waiting for people to actually turn up. But for the longest time, it turns out that Ernie Puns and Tubbo had actually turned up for a bit. And also, GeorgeNotFound didn't even turn up to his own election, meaning that Quackity was on his own against Tommy and Wilbur.
I just want to say, before we get into it, Big Hugh, where is your running mate?
Listen, my running mate is doing he's doing things such as being important and gorgeous. Okay,
He just left you. He's
gonna hope he shows up at some point. He's gonna show up at some point.
Now, before they started doing the actual rallying, Tommy was told by Wilbur to go out to the audience and ask some questions. It didn't really go to plan.
If they have a question, hand them the mic. If they have a question, and then they can ask me and Quackity.
Any questions? Wilbur, it's a bad crowd. It's a real rough crowd. It's a real fucking rough crowd.
On the event list, it would start off with both of the party leaders explaining their party and telling the crowd a bit about themselves. Then they would do the main rally, and then finally they would have a mini debate, and the voters will have to decide what they think on who to vote after the questions. If you didn't know, you guys actually get to vote on who becomes president as well. We'll talk more about that towards the end of the video, because I want to hear what you guys have to say about it and who you're going to vote for. But basically, the Dream SMP members and you guys have the same amount of votes, and both of these votes count the same as well.
Well, I'm gonna start off by saying that my gorgeous friend GeorgeNotFound is not here today because he is too busy regarding matters that will eventually be a good thing for our society in the long run. That is why he's not present. Anyways, well, my name is Quackity. I was born in Mexico, Britain. I was born in Britain, in the state of Lemanburg. I was born there, and I'm running for president simply because I didn't think it was fair for Wilbur Soot to run a one-party democratic election, or so democratic as he wants to call it. It's very unfair for Wilbur and all the people in Lemanburg to vote for just one party. That is why I have gone up and have challenged this man and all his policies, all his old-school policies, to make Lemanburg a better place. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
And I'm here to tell you, I'm running for president. The reason I'm running for president is because, well, I felt like it was unfair of me to decide myself to be a dictator. I'm running this election to solidify democracy in our great nation of Lemanburg. And if you vote for me, I'll keep those filthy Americans.
Wilbur, a large majority of the viewers are American. I would really.
I realize
no, Wilbur, you didn't tell. You said it though. You said it though.
Now, obviously, it seems like Pog 2020 hasn't got the best reaction so far, but then suddenly Fundy and Nikki appear on the server and have something to say. They've bought their own party named Coconut 2020. I'm going to let you listen to what they have to say.
My fellow citizens, I stand here today humbled by the task before us. Grateful for the trust you have bestowed and mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors. I thank Wilbur for his service to our nation, as well as the generosity and cooperation he has shown throughout my raising. Now I mind to keep my words short and powerful, and thus I say, I am not powerful. I am not resembled the physique of a leader, and I might not have wealth, but I do have a dream. I, together with Nikki, have a bakery and a worldwide shipping right. I can deliver as many cookies and ice cream as you desire once you have voted for Coconut 2020.
So now it's time for them to announce their endorsements. Basically what this means is the people who actually back the team or party. Now you're going to want to keep on watching because Pog 2020's endorsements are really good and very funny. So keep on watching to the end, it's worth it.
My one endorsement is KSI. He just hasn't happened to responded yet to my endorsement plead. But he's my one endorsement.
One, go.
Look, me and Tommy have had our differences in the past.
Oh my
that
God.
doesn't change the fact that I'm a firm supporter of POG 2020. I have every belief in it. Support the movement.
Big Star! My best friend!
Oh my God.
Got my endorsement. Here he comes. The one, the only.
He's back in town! He's back!
Mr. Jschlatt, please get over here.
So yeah, Quackity's endorsement was KSI, but KSI never actually responded to his DM. But POG 2020's, so Tommy and Wilbur, they had Vicstar, who made that great video, and they got Jschlatt back on the server. But that's where we're slightly wrong. Jschlatt doesn't actually endorse POG 2020, and instead created his whole new party on the Dream SMP.
And push Jschlatt as well. Oh, you mother...
Is he running? Wilbur,
this
is
is
he
gone.
running?
I'm putting the poll up.
I gotta be put on the ballot.
And that is basically everything so far, but don't stop watching because I'm going to teach you how to actually vote. And make sure to comment down in the comment section who you're actually voting for, so I can kind of get an idea on who's in the lead and who's winning. Basically, you want to go to Wilbur's Twitter at Wilbur Soot, and he's tweeted the Lemanberg 2020 voting ballot. It's a Google Doc link which will then ask you to sign in with a Google account or a Gmail or whatever, and then you get to pick which one you want. So Swag, POG, Coconut 2020, or Jschlatt 2020. Once you've picked whoever you want, you click submit, and that is it. That's all you have to do, and your vote has been counted towards it. And make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to get 100,000 subscribers, so please help me out. There's another video on screen right now that you can go and watch, so please do that, and have a good rest of your day.